Yes, sir. Main Spider Cam here. Afro Comic 765. The Raw recap. Last show in Perth, Australia, 8 a.m. Niggas
8
just get up
a.m.,
and
bro.
go to work. Niggas gotta
Niggas
get up
was
and
up
go to
bright
work
and
to watch
early.
Raw. You know what I mean? Definitely watch to the end.
Yeah. This wasn't a skipper, that's for sure. Sometimes we get Raw episodes that are skippers. This was not one of them.
Is this Raw gonna end the same way as always?
I guess. No, not at all.
No. Opens up with the Vision. Pulling up. All decked out. Seth Rollins, Burberry Seth Rollins.
Burberry.
Double strap Seth Rollins.
MJF gonna send that nigga a cease and desist. You better watch out rocking on that Burberry.
He had a Burberry fit. He didn't have a scarf though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, never forget MJF made the whole fucking championship belt Burberry in the end.
The Burberry AEW title was peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't got no better sense.
Gloats about himself as always. Gloats about Paul Heyman. Gloats about Braun Breaker. Gloats about Bronson Reed. And then we get into the misinformation of Seth Rollins that he did everything by himself, which, ever since Seth Rollins left the Shield, he's been nothing but factions. But he's got over by himself. He beat Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns and CM Punk by himself. Debatable, but
he beat Cody by himself with one arm, brother.
Daddy did beat Cody Rhodes by himself. Yes, he did. We'll give him that much credit.
With the hand of that good, with the help of that good old goddamn Rolly brass knucks, he channeled his inner Ric Flair real quick.
Rolly.
With a dab of ranch.
Yeah, so you get that promo. Nobody came out to challenge him, which was fine. We didn't need that.
I mean, what were they? Who could have at that point? What were they going to say? The only people that could have challenged him were sitting in the ring already.
And they announced the main event, triple threat, number one contendership, Jey Uso, LA Knight, the Punkster. You got that. But the opening match was Penta versus Dominic for the Intercontinental title. And, it was your normal Penta Dom match. Good strikes. Good match, lucha action.
Yo, they're going to have to, look, they're going to have to make the babyface switch. They cheered this nigga whole ass stealing a fucking goddamn hammer and fucking laying Penta out with that shit. He even put it in his boot, and then when he hit the 619, he made sure to use the part of his boot that the hammer was in, yo. And they loved it. They went bananas for that shit.
Good thinking. There were moments in the match where Penta got booed and Dom got cheered for doing Eddie Guerrero spots.
Yeah, as I say, when Penta cut Dom off for the Three Amigos, they were not having that shit at all.
But he did his own Three Amigos, and they weren't having that shit either. So I mean,
no, they cheered for his.
Not really. Not as much. All right, so not as much as Dom's. I'll say that.
I was talking about Dom's.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm saying when Penta did his attempt at Three Amigos, they were kind of booing it a little bit, but they cheered Dom.
Not booed it a little bit. They booed the fuck out of that shit.
But as the match was getting good, they did the match on the wrong day because they did the match on Rusev's day, and Rusev didn't appreciate that too much. Came out, but he caught up a little plancha from Penta, and that's what Dom grabbed the ring bell hammer, grabbed both bells, and did a miraculous cheatery tactic of throwing the belt down.
Artful Dodger with the misdirect, bro.
Putting the belt down.
The ref thought the belt was the foreign object. He didn't see the hammer.
Put the hammer in the boot.
Got the hammer in past security, brother.
Oh yeah, he chop blocked him with the hammer. I thought that was good. And then put the hammer in the boot. 619, frog splash, GG's.
All she wrote, brother, and still. Now, how's he gonna get over on Rusev though?
I think Dom's one of the only fighting champions on Raw.
I was gonna say that nigga's the only one that's fucking. goddamn, he putting that belt on the line, brother. No ifs, ands, or
No.
buts.
Dom did go back to Adam Pearce, say he's the only fighting champion. What's up with that? And now we got AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for the titles against Finn
Yo, why
and
why are AJ Styles and Dragon Lee a fucking team, yo? Why is that a thing?
The Raw tag teams are poorly managed, so
okay, I'm glad we're acknowledging that, yo.
that's grass's green take right there.
I mean, it's the truth, yo. Fucking, I don't know. When they could really just, why would you not just take fucking goddamn Ray Phoenix from SmackDown? You then move him.
I guess we
Raw.
have to now for the most part because Andrade with the Don Callis niggas.
Yeah, but I'm saying, nigga, and you know this. Ever since fucking Ray made entry after fucking Penta, I've been screaming every week, damn near, about how we need the Lucha Brothers in WWE. How do we have them both in the same company and they're not a tag team? That does not make sense. They're literally one of the best tag teams on the planet. Period.
Hey,
point blank.
Sign a petition.
Yeah, brother. Let's get the Lucha Brothers versus Judgment Day. Let's do it, yo. JD and Ben versus fucking goddamn Phoenix and Penta. I mean, come on. It writes itself.
I think the next match was they did a Roxanne Stephanie right here. Little stare down.
She said if you want to come get it.
Roxanne, the first opponent for the world title? Ugh.
Hey, let's go. She's the prodigy, brother.
The prodigy got more L's than wins. I mean, just
I mean, but she's still, man, she's mad young. Wins do not mean shit to her right now. Think about that.
Okay.
She is, Cam, she's 23 years old, brother.
But why is that the first challenger?
Why not? You make Roxanne.
Oh, hold on.
You gotta slap her.
Afro, hold on. I forgot my position. She's part of the Judgment Day. Yeah, of course she should be the first challenger. Duh.
Exactly, brother. The Judgment Day run shit, yo.
Yeah, this is right in 2023 Judgment Day. Run it in.
That's gonna be you know that match. It's gonna be a great match between the ropes, though.
Oh yeah, slapper fest.
I thought myself.
Slapper fest. But yeah, Bailey and Lyra versus the Judgment Day Queens.
The Roxes. I call you know how I call the Bronze. I call them the Roxes since it's Raquel and Roxanne. They're the Roxes.
I thought it was a fair match between face Bailey, and then she had to get the little slapping up from Roxanne to turn into the role model Bailey, and then and then she won the match.
From Lyra too. She got a slap from Lyra to get her in the zone.
Yeah, got to slap up Bailey to get the dual personalities.
Pam's a freaky broad, brother. That's what I learned from this.
Don't forget, she wanted to be in a lover storyline with somebody, but I guess
they just look. I don't know why WWE never sent the contract through. I'd have signed it real quick. Pam needs a love interest. I'm always there. What better for a beautiful woman like herself than to have a love interest that's a complete and total.
Yeah, you're gonna be the DDP stalker gimmick. So,
yo, you need a scumbag when you got a lovely lady running opposite, brother. You gotta go with the goddamn the degenerate fucking goddamn scumbaggery that is me. I'd have been there in a hot minute, yo.
But yeah, fine match. Nothing to write home about, but
true.
Nothing crazy.
Solid women's tag match. Simple as that.
Are we jacking this? Like,
hey, third time's the charm, brother.
Nasty.
I mean, look, they've gotten progressively better this whole time. Think from the first match they had to the second match.
Now, I watched the first match live and nobody gave two fucks about that match.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. No one gave a fuck. We got to the second match. We acknowledged that it was.
We're invested now.
Now, what if this third one they fuck around and put on a classic, brother?
Is this gonna be like when Leon Ruff beat Johnny Gargano for the North American title? And it lasts for like 2 days.
I didn't even think about that. God damn, that's a minute ago.
If
if Maxine beats Becky, then Seth really is injured because she's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
for
at
sure.
home. She's gonna be at home taking care of that nigga for a while. Cause as a nigga who has went through fucking shoulder surgeries and had to set for fucking months with only one arm, you need the help.
Also, we got what other
one-handed is gnarly.
what other? We got Jimmy and Jay backstage segment.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. It's just like, maybe I should do my own thing. And Jimmy's like, maybe I should do my own thing too. And it's a little brotherly squabble. Nothing too crazy.
Very Uso-ish of them.
Very Uso-ish. Also, the Kabuki Warriors, they got a backstage segment. Kyrie getting the dog shit slapped out of her again by look what she did to my forehead. Bitch, I don't care.
Look what I'm gonna do to your fucking cheeks.
Get it done. And her and Rhea had a fine match. Of course, Rhea was going to be on the Raw, the last Raw on Perth for the year. So it was a fine match. Nothing crazy. Both agents in their respective corners. What? Both agents in their respective corners.
Crazy.
Io was in one corner, Oscar was in the other corner. Listen, it happened. It was a match. Of course, Rhea gets the win, but they get attacked afterwards, and the Kabuki Warriors look strong. Is there a third Asian woman that can join this group to make a little three-headed monster type thing?
Julia.
Well, that's the only word I could think of.
That's the only have her drop Kiana, or have Kiana come too, and they can do damage control 2.0.
Jesus. All right, fuck it.
I mean, I can't think of another fucking. I don't. They got
we're running. WWE running low on Asians, so.
Yeah.
Other than that, Big Jim versus Bronson Reed. It was a match.
True.
It was a match. Tsunami, GG's, and Vision stuff happened at the end. He gets speared, but Jey Uso does come out, help Jimmy. Of course, he's not gonna let his brother get jumped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would he do that?
That would make it was what it was. Nothing too crazy, but the Seth Rollins had a little backstage segment with the Vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say very good. More of him talking about how he's him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and of course the main event triple threat match: CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight. Was it the best triple threat match? No. Was it serviceable for Raw? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on. This wasn't a PLE or anything. We didn't need fucking.
It was a typical Raw match. Nothing too crazy. But Jay takes another loss with the new gear on. It's disgusting. Like Jay taking all these pins and Jimmy taking their losses, like there's something got to come out of it to where just like, what are we doing? Roman takes a loss at Perth. Jimmy takes a loss on Raw. Jay takes another loss on Raw.
Just going through it.
Something's got to give with the Uso. Something got to give with these Samoans, brother. Well, the NFT's doing pretty well.
NFT's doing fine, but you got to think the Samoans fucking they've been running for a minute, brother. They've been going through it.
The shoe got to drop sometime, and the shoe is dropping this calendar month right here.
I saw somebody put up, and this is sort of how I feel about the Samoans too. They were talking about fucking Seth getting betrayed, and they were like, karma catching up with that. And I look at it right now. The Samoans
you didn't even get to the end segment. You got to say that for the end segment.
No, but I'm saying the Samoans, that's sort of how I feel about it. The karma's catching up with them. You can't be dominating for fucking years and years and years because you're only gonna dominate.
Well, after the match, vision shit. Is Raw gonna end the same way it always is? No, it doesn't, nigga.
No,
Braun Breaker spears the dog shit out of Seth Rollins. The vision's done, brother.
Lord, at fucking 9:30 in the morning. Fucking
Braun Breaker tells Bronson Reed, you're either with me or you're not. Tsunami, nigga. Tsunami Seth Rollins on the fucking bad arm. Nasty.
Get down, you're ready.
You gotta fix your mic, brother.
Oh.
Your mic sounds crazy.
How's it now? Still bad?
It's better.
Okay. Well, we're almost done anyway, so. But
this is the grand finale. It's the part that's going to get explained for the most part of the damn show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let me leave and come back.
Seth taking the tsunami on the bad arm. Paul Heyman's just like, well, if I got to join the winning team, I guess it's going to be with the bronze. And Paul Heyman raises the arms of the bronze. Seth Rollins reeling in pain. Braun Breaker holding the fucking title, which is a key portion of this. So, I mean, Braun Breaker world champion in 2025. Braun Breaker in 2024.
Are we good?
Yes.
All right.
And we're keeping it in the show. I'm just saying, Braun Breaker holding the title in 2024 or 2025.
I would be surprised if Braun Breaker got it. If he does, maybe into 2025. What pay-per-views do we have left in this year besides Survivor Series? Does he find some way to shoehorn himself in?
It might be last year or December doesn't get a pay-per-view.
Yeah. Well, look, if Seth's injured enough to vacate, then do we get Braun Breaker versus CM Punk at Survivor Series?
We gotta do war. We gotta do the war games, brother.
War game MFT versus Wyatt 6.
I don't want to.
We were talking about. No, I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm saying that's the way they played it. That's the way they're playing it out. That's the way they're playing it out, or at least that's the way it looks to me. Because what else would you? What else? Because like I said, if the Vision's not together and Roman's not fucking with the Usos till Christmas, the fuck you gonna? Fuck you gonna do?
God, that makes too much sense. Fuck, that sounds disgusting.
I told you, but that's the only thing. That's the only possible thing I could think of once I took everything into account. If Seth's injured, the Vision's not a thing anymore. Fucking the only other thing, because they're gonna do the War Games match. There's no way around it. The only conceivable.
Never forget they found a way to make the Brawling Brutes a part of a team in War Games. So anything can happen.
That's true. Well, you got to think with the Wyatt 6, they're not gonna have Nikki be in the match. She's a girl. Oh, Uncle Howdy. Damn, Uncle Howdy actually gonna wrestle for once?
Well, you would have to.
Yeah, because but like I said, once you but
the MFT outnumbers them.
I know. So somebody's got to sit out in the MFT because it's what 4-on-4 in War Games, right? Or is it 5-on-5?
4 or 5.
I think
2023 was 2024 was Roman, Sammy, Jay, Jimmy, and Punk.
Okay. Well, even if they go 5-on-5, then
the last 4-on-4 War Games, I think those like NXT.
Oh, okay. Well, look, for MFT, they've got Solo, they got Tala Tonga, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and fucking Jeff Cobb.
Mateo. I guess JC Mateo can take a seat.
Well, no, if they do the 5, it would just mean that the Wyatts would just have to find one more person, or let Nikki wrestle as the lone woman.
But find who?
But if they do the 4-on-4, does Solo just sit out War Games?
Well, Solo's a captain. You gotta kind of like wrestle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So who do you have? Damn, does the infamous one have to sit out?
Hell no, he's the infamous one.
Okay, so Tonga, because they're not leaving, because they're not leaving out the yeahs now that they're back. And Jeff Cobb, I like to think he's still.
Hold on, who wrestled on Team Solo last year? It was Solo, Tongaloa, because Jeff Cobb wasn't there yet, right? I mean, JC Mattel.
Jacob Fatu, nigga.
Oh yeah, Jacob Fatu. Yeah, you're right.
The Samoan werewolf.
Yeah, and then who was the fifth guy? Wasn't it like Drew or something like that? Or
yes, it was Drew. I do believe, because they had the whole. He was against the bloodline, and he was going to get with Solo eventually, and that's sort of why we're doing the Drew Jacob shit now.
Solid. Yeah, I guess. However they want to set it up. Fuck it.
But look, if they find another way, but that's the only look, if you don't have the bloodline and you don't have the vision, the only team
it was Bronson Reed and he broke his ankle jumping off the cage.
Okay, yeah, because he broke his leg. And that's why he was sitting out.
So if we're looking at it, War Games was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. They can get some title matches in there, so yeah.
They probably do. I mean, what more can you do?
Hey, Seth is really hurt. He was in a sling, so.
Man, we thought he was really hurt last time. Don't do that. Everyone except for me. Y'all niggas told me I was crazy when I said it could be at work. So, look, I'll believe he's because as a nigga who has suffered more than a few shoulder injuries and had surgeries on it and everything else, if it's real, then because I was talking to Monte about this, because he was like, well, if he was injured like that, why would they let him take the spear and the tsunami and everything? And like, here's the thing: if like he tore his labrum, or fucking even with the rotator,
there's nothing more damage you could do to it.
Yeah, there's no more damage you can do to it, which was what I told Monte when we were talking in the group chat earlier. Like
like Cody in the pec situation.
Yeah, that's the exact example I used. I was like, nigga, we got a Cody's pec situation where you can't hurt it any more than it already is. So if that's the case, if he tore his rotator cuff or tore his labrum, one of the two, then there's pretty much nothing more. If he tore it on the coast to coast, then fucking.
That's looking like where he tore it. But hey,
bro, if you look at the way he landed on it, it was gnarly.
Yes, WWE goes 3 for 3 in Australia, hands down. So yeah, shout out to them.
But the AEW stands are gonna say it's garbage.
Right, talking 3 for 3 here. They're talking Crown Jewel Perf, especially on the YouTube channel, which is you should like, share, subscribe, all that other stuff. Go vote on the post. They said pretty much Crown Jewel Perf was the best pay-per-view of the year, beating out WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble.
I did vote for Crown Royal. For Crown Royal.
For Crown Royal, baby.
Yeah, for Crown Jewel Perf as well.
But yeah, Raw review. Go back to regular time. I think they're going back to 8 p.m. next week. Yeah. So yeah, we'll give you a little Friday night this Friday.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We probably gotta do a SmackDown review, get that done. So we appreciate all the subscribers. We're at 6K, so
6.1 and some change, brother. The goal, folks, is 10K by the end of the year. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm putting it into the universe so it does. That's called manifestation.
The manifestation of destiny. Also, niggas
not manifest destiny. Nigga, it's National Indigenous Peoples Day. What are you talking about?
It's a manifestation of destiny. Ethan Hunt. Did you not see Mission Impossible?
Oh no, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. So listen, niggas mad of the booking and blaming Triple H for breaking up the division so soon and Seth Rollins and blah blah blah. Did you know that no nigga cried about Edge surviving 2 months in a fashion that he created with Judgment Day?
That's because it's better without him, brother.
Hey, IWC, just shut the fuck up. That's all you got to do. Stop crying about stupid shit.
Triple K at work, brother. He got.
Well, you know, Seth Rollins, you're hurt. You might as well just drop the title and go rest your shoulder, or just have your team turn on you and then cause controversy. Well, let's do the thing that cause controversy. That makes more sense.
Yeah, but it does. I do sort of get, because like I felt like if this was going to be the case, I felt like it was inevitable the turn was going to happen. But like I figured it'd be like a after Survivor Series thing.
Fair.
That's
or sooner, or whatever the case.
I figured they'd honestly figured it would come down to Survivor Series. They'd have War Games. They'd end up losing War Games, and then fucking they turn on Seth at the Raw after Survivor Series. That's what I had in my head.
Division lasted 6 months. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Now we have Paul Heyman on a new group.
Gone far quicker.
Hopefully, this, and we're gonna wrap it up after this. Hopefully, this doesn't end up like Ryback and Curtis Axel when they were with Paul Heyman. That was nasty.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that at all, brother.
But we know Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are better than Ryback and Curtis Axel.
Are both money, yo. They're both money in the ring. Fucking, they're getting better on the mic. Yo, I knew it was over, though. I do want to say, when Seth looked over at Braun Breaker and told him, "Give me a twitch," I was like, "Oh." I was like, why are you degrading these niggas like?
Oh, now you playing in my face.
Yeah, that's what I look. And I had no idea. I'm not gonna act like, oh, I saw it was coming. I mean, obviously, I saw the turn was coming, just not right then. But look at as I went back and watched again, him telling Braun Breaker, let me get a little. I was like, that's like telling your dog to shake, brother. That's crazy. And I understand his gimmicks. I mean, he is the son of a dog-faced gremlin, brother. That is.
And he's over like Rover, brother.
He is over like Rover. That nigga's a dog. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so
Friday. We'll have to let Triple H cook at this point, yo, because I don't know what to serve at this point. For the first time in a long time, I don't know if I know where things go in the WWE, and I'm not mad at that.
But this Friday, we're talking about Bound for Glory. Do a little review on that.
Yo, shout out to NXT keeping the dark state hate alive, yo.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna talk about Konosuke Takeshita, new IWGP
the IWGP heavyweight champion, brother. Get that shit.
Yes, sir. And he gonna face Hiroshi Goto before Wrestle Kingdom, so we don't know what's gonna happen in Wrestle Kingdom this year. So, and then Wrestle Dream, the night of rematches for AEW.
Yeah,
not a hit on them. That WWE does that too. So just saying, Wrestle Dream is the night of rematches. So just saying, we're gonna talk about all that this weekend. I mean, not this weekend. This Friday, excuse me. But
get your SmackDown review this weekend, though.
Yes, sir. That's the case. But hit the likes, hit the follow, go watch other videos, pre-hype of the 6K. But keep subscribing. We're gonna keep dropping stuff. We're gonna get the Discord going. We're gonna go live watching War Games. So,
yeah, but when we do this, just be cognizant, folks, that we will be talking. I'm not finna just sit in silence because you can't fucking hear. Suck my dick. Not really.
Okay. So that part, we're gonna give our own commentary, So enjoy that. Enjoy yourself. We'll see y'all this Friday.
Peace.